Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Replay channel. Once again, this is Andrew T coming at you. Today we're going to be playing an oldie, but not necessarily a goodie. This one is called Unready. Now, I just saw this on GOG.com. Remembered I played it on DOS way back in the day when I originally had PC, and decided to pick it up because I remember that the humor was quirky, but it was very entrenched in Sierra logic, even though it's not a Sierra game. The logic to do all the puzzles, I remember, was really weird at the time. Looking back on it, it's like, oh, okay, that was kind of the same, but yeah. So now, as I said, 256 color Super VGA, so it's going to be some nice graphics coming up here. Alright. Fastest Sir, go down to Castle and Club to do a little bit to do battle with the Knight of Black Hall. There he goes. Nice animation there, and there's a Black Knight. Alright, what's next? Then did our goodly knight gaze upon his opponent, but felt they forgot the words of the challenge he must utter in order for the contest might be commenced. So, okay. Therefore did Eric consult the most ancient chivalry, how to joust. And he drops a book. Of course he does. Sir Eric's visor did smash showed upon his face, and the sacred book did fall on the ground. And when the knight made once again to raise up his visor, then did the point of his lance become impaled upon the branches above. Get Zeus! My lance is stuck. And down come the apples. And apparently, then came the deluge of apples, which did unhorse the dreaded throne. Thus did Eric and Ready become victorious with the dreaded Knight of the Black Pauldron. Really? That's all it took. On the eve of that same day, Duke Theobald the Erratic threw open his feasting hall to celebrate the defeat of that dread knight, and held the Duke's castle in his throne. A toast, cried Sir Eric. I'm gonna push you over, the candle goes, the wine goes, and the guests, sensing a impending disaster, fled for their lives. Wow. It's gotta have been a good 20, 25, at least 25 years since this came out. And now hopefully we'll get to the beginning of the game here. After some brief exposition, the following morning a shop steward of local Knights Union, local 704, confronted Sir Eric. Review the highlights of your career thus far. You're still in night school, you impaled an instructor who was standing next to a dummy during jousting practice, obviously. Last month, you burned down Ulrich's house with torches when you left the door open on a windy day, and yesterday you destroyed the feasting hall of Duke Theobald the Erratic. From now on, you will receive only those requests which I deem suitable for your obviously limited talents. The shop steward glances down the paper in his hands and says, here's a perfect thing. This morning, a farmer came into the union hall and said that a passing, which had turned his only daughter into a pig, my request today, Sir Eric, is to go to this farm and break the enchantment by kissing the pig. Here's your work slip. I don't want to see your face again until the task is done. Wow. And I'm at the farm. Wow. That is an interesting sound effect. Well, here we are, says the farmer. He opens the gate, breaks in and sees the farm here, and he points to the pig running around in the yard and says, there she is. One good kiss ought to do it. Slowly, you perch a pig. She eyes you wearily. You bend down and kiss her, but she squeals and tears and belts up to the privy. Seconds later, you hear a squishy plop. Wow. Now you've done it, complains the farmer. So here you are. Well, don't just stand there and get cracking. Alright. To farmer. Oh, separate screen. Tell me about your daughter again. Passing which turned her into a pig. Now she's fallen to the privy. Your job is to get her out. I've got to kiss her to break the enchantment. At least I'm a work slip now. You're not done yet, lad. I'll sign it when you finish the job. I'm sorry I killed your rooster when I first got here. I'd like to replace him. Interesting. Fine, come back tomorrow morning and I'll introduce you to the hens. Man, as a kid, I don't think I would have gotten that, but that is pretty funny. What's in the barn? Just a bunch of old veterinary supplies. You can keep whatever you find. Alright, it's been nice talking to you. I better get back to work. Alright, so games like this, you have to actually type where you want to go. And apparently you can use the mouse too, so I'm just going to click on the preview here. Inside the preview is small, cramped, and smelly as a requisite graffiti on the wall, as well as a few magazines that you hope are intended for reading. The bench is a one-holer, and through the hole you can see a pig happily rolling around in the buck below. There's a hook on the wall. That's the only way. Now is a small door on the southwest which leads back into the farmyard. And the bench you see a newspaper. Alright, take newspaper. Alright, read newspaper. There's my mighty triumph. Okay, so there's the front of it. Duke Theobald's castle burns. Feasting hall burned to the ground last week during a celebratory luncheon, blah blah blah. Who had held the castle on its throne for the past 20 years. It was time for me to move on to the night prior to the blaze. I've got a nice piece of land picked out near the inner sea. The people there seem nice and I could terrorize them part-time. And still have plenty of evenings and weekends free for collecting shells. Wow. Fudd's last week. According to ancient prophecy, King Fudd the Bewildered will die this coming Saturday. Tourist inquirers learn that he plans to spend his last week of life closeted in his chambers playing with his toy soldiers. That's a hark back to Spaceballs. Single white female, Capulet seeking handsome and daring partner for life, must have good balcony climbing skills, send woodcut, and resume to Friar Lawrence. No Montagues, please. Nice Romeo and Juliet reference. Merry men, established outlaw seek support groups. Successful candidates will have experience sleeping in forests as well as hands-on experience in wealth distribution programs. For sale, boys crutch, hardly used, cash only. Contact Ebenezer S. Career opportunity in a rut. I don't care about abacus training. General interest, Holy Grail tours. Do you have to track down the ground on your own? We'll join one of our tours. We know where it is, we're touring it. One worship, Holy Man, reward, contact W, Bly, Pitcairn Island. Don't get that one. Alright, so I guess that's it for the newspaper. Alright, so let's go ahead and look in the hole. Peer down the hole and see the accumulated waste of generations of farmers in the middle, of which sits a very contented pig. Read magazine. Pick up one of the magazines and flip through it. Your ears quickly turn red and you hastily replace it, reflecting that chivalry school might have skipped over a few spots in your education. Wow. Look, hook. Oh, you gotta be grammatically correct on this game, apparently. Sturdy looking hook. Add some moon. Crescent moons on the doors, no one knows why. Alright. That's bench. It's one holer. Alright, whatever. Looks like that's all I can do here, so let's get out of here. That's a good thing about this game is that it gives you everything from the screen that you found on the inventory screen on the left there. So let's go in the barn. He said I could take whatever I found, so that might be helpful. The barn is old but clean, the floor has been swept, and everything seems pretty much in its place. The cows are well groomed, and they are continually chewing on the cud in a manner vaguely reminiscent of the farmers. Set into one wall is a closed medicine chest or rope hangs on the wall, and the exit of the farmyard lies to the east. So first things first, get rope. Alright, first, okay, open chest. Oh, and it opens, alright. Get vial. Get bottle. Get flask. Cow pectin. Okay, that's pretty wild. Alright, takes 2 cow. Okay, so they don't need that, so let's go back out and use a rope on that hook that we saw on the privy. Seems like a fairly standard puzzle there. Alright. 2 hook. Okay, climb down. Grab the rope and squeeze yourself down through a narrow hole in the bench. Once through, you slide the rest of the way down the rope and you fall on the muck below with the disgusting up your knees in it. You're up to your knees in stuff. A rope hanging from above provides the only exit. A startled pig is there, eyeing you warily. Get pig. Oh my gosh. Sorry, headphone users. Wrap your arms around it, but a loud squeal and a quick wriggle loosens your grip and leaves you face down on the muck. You pull yourself together to your feet for another try. Kiss, pig. Oh, that was it. Nothing happens. Perhaps the enchantment will only be broken if the farmer is present. I don't think so, somehow. Alright, You know what? You know, pig? What? I didn't expect anything to come up from that. A waiter appears out of nowhere, setting up an elegant table and lays a place setting for one. He lights a candelabra and says, "Our special todays are crab pate, crab under glass, roast crab, broccoli, and crab Florentine. For a wine we have, he stops in mid-sentence and slaps himself on the forehead. Oh my gods, we were all out of wine. You can't eat crap without wine. I'm so embarrassed." He picks up his materials and disappears. Okay, that was a thing. Alright, so the pig doesn't like me. I can't kiss it, I can't get it. So, well, it's a thing called hog wild. So give hog wild to pig. Pig that's horrible. Well, the bottle, which magically vanishes into thin air, the shiver passes through Sal's body, and she suddenly seems much more interested in you than before. Without warning, she makes a leap for your leg, wraps one stubby leg, her own stubby legs around it, and hangs on for dear life. Alright, let me get out of here. Climb up rope. Climb back up the rope, dragging the pig along with you. Alright, let's get back on the courtyard and get this over with. Farmyard. Okay. You still bob with the privy, dragging the pig along with you. "I've done it, you announced. The farmer here's your pig. He'll just sign the work release. The slip, then I'll be on my way." The farmer remains expressionless. "You're not done yet, lad," he says. "You're still my only daughter, and you've got to kiss her to remove the enchantment. Remember, no tongues." The pig bats her eyelashes, puckers her lips, and wiggles her haunches and blushes suggestively. Kiss, pig. Get this over with. Slowly your approach down the slime-covered animal. Finally, you close your eyes, take the plunge, and give the pig a resounding smack right in the lips. At that moment, you hear the voice from beyond the gate. "Hello, Daddy, I'm back. Did you miss me?" "Ah, I just popped over to Annie Mae's to get some apples." She catches sight of your manure-covered figure. "Ugh, who's this?" The pig drops off your leg and trots over the girl to investigate her apples. The farmer looks embarrassed for about a tenth of a second and says, well, sorry about that. No harm done, though. Why don't you go into the barn and wash up? I'll fill out your work slip." Give slip to farmer. Go wash up in the barn, and then I'll sign it for you when you get back. Leave. Alright, so the bar's west, so let's just go west and get this stuff washed off me. So going west. Barn. The barn is all blah blah. You walk into the barn covered head to toe with muck. To the cows, you look like a monster from Return of the Swamp Thing. They pull from their stalls in a stampede for the door, knocking out the main strut that holds up the barn as the barn begins to collapse around your ears. Hear a low rumble and realize for 1 minute that it's time to make your exit. From long experience. And then a carriage? While trudging the long miles back to the village, you hear hoofbeats built. Behind you, the royal carriage of Princess L'Oreal, the worthy, comes over the hills and pulls the hall. Beside you, with her ghost style, Sir Knight, called the princess from within the carriage. "To the castle, my lady, and ride it with me in my carriage." "By my troth, I cannot, my lady, for I am covered in filth and would be foul in presence of one so fair as yourself." "Nonsense," cries the princess, "hop in." "Oh, that's nice of her." "You're most kind, my lady. I have pity on a poor knight in my condition. Think nothing of it. You're Eric, aren't you? I've seen you around the village." "Yes, my lady, I am that unfortunate he who is barely worthy of the name of knight." "Don't be daft. I think you're a perfectly good knight who has just had a run of bad luck. Keep trying. That's the main thing. If I ever got into trouble, I'd much rather be rescued by you than one of those stuck-up prima donnas who come preening around the castle." "Fear not, my lady, for no one would dare harm the daughter of a good king's bud. To do so would incur the wrath of that flower of chivalry, and that's a rumboy table." "Rump? No. No one would be so foolish as to take that risk, even for one so beautiful as yourself." "Oh, go on, but I hope you're right, for it would break my father's heart if anything happened to me. Well, I see we've arrived at the castle. I have to go see my father, but I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye." Alright, so that was an interesting tutorial. You awaken to a new day. You're lying on your bed in the castle barracks. You try to get up, but discover you can't. You recall that you were so tired last night you tumbled into bed without removing your armor. After your excursion into Privy, it appears to have been a bad move now the armor is rested shut. Barracks on the bed. These are the Spartan living quarters of those knights who don't earn enough money to have their own castle. Currently, you are the only resident. The only exit is to the east. Alright, so there's a card there. Get card. You can't move. There's a message around you, trapping you inside. Read card. It's a warranty card from Giovanni's House of Armor that guarantees your armor will be rust-free for 1 year after purchase. A sketch of a suit of armor on the card with your measurements written on alongside it. The sketch looks a lot like the one in your game's manual. Oh, okay, that's a copy protection. Your squire runs in and shouts, Princess L'Oreal, the warrior has been kidnapped. Of course she has. All nice as he stops in mid-sentence and wrinkles up his nose. Phew! What's that smell? He curses his nose to continue. All night must report to the Union Hall immediately. He runs out. Take off armor. You can't move. The armor is rested around you, trapping you inside. Alright. Wait. Time passes. Oh! Your squire returns and says, Let's go, Sir Eric. Everyone is waiting. Only then does he notice your predicament. He starts pulling bits of your rusted armor off of you while breathlessly filling in on the details. The princess returned from her carriage ride yesterday and retired immediately to the royal bath, which nobody quite understands because she already bathed once that day. Anyway, when she finished, she went to bed early. When her handmaids went to wake her up today, she had disappeared. Now they're going to sign their quest to rescue her, and we're going to miss it unless you get moving. He pulls off the last piece of armor and rescues out the door. Alright, so that's where we're going to end it. So, if I remember correctly, this is when it gets super, 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 super hard. Because you don't just have like 1 or 2 screens you can go to. It gives you like a whole map. So, with just the screens on, it's really hard to go to and from places and remember what you need to do. But if you like the humor and you like these kind of throwbacks of DOS games where they have limited animation but just have the screen in the background, then pick up Unready. It's on sale for I believe $6 on GOG.com. Anyway, this is Andrew T coming at you. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, what a great day for a replay. Y'all have a good one. Now, how do I quit? Yes. Things were much simpler back then.